wà òkú náà sì wà ní iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rú iṣẹ́ máa ń ba iṣẹ́ wọ́n bá gba iṣẹ́ ń bá ẹ̀rú máa ń ba iṣẹ́.
ẹni iṣẹ́ tó máa ṣe nígbà ẹni pé ó máa ń mú gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó wà ní wà gbálẹ̀ wà nínú ilé dáadáa láàárọ̀ ṣòdẹ̀ wá rí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan mèremère tó ń rí yìí ó máa nu gbogbo ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ó máa dán ni tó bá wù báyìí wà máa rí rẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́kànkan o.
yẹrẹyẹrẹ níbi tẹ̀ sọ́ dé ẹ̀rì èmi tó wá pé kọ́ bá èmi máa ń jẹ́sẹ̀ jùsẹ̀ lọ gbogbo àwọn làkúnmú àtẹ̀sìn àti ilé ìjọba ẹ̀sìn àti gálà àti kíní gbogbo rẹ̀ àtàgò oníkìní fún bá nà tán báyìí ọmọ àtàn yẹrẹyẹrẹ ẹ̀yìn gan lára bí ìgbà pé náà gíláàsì rẹ̀ ti wọra ní.
Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹ máa wo Great TV.
Abritol Omega, I will implore you to keep watching Great TV.
This is Kunle Coker. Keep watching Great TV.
My name is Babaseun Faseru. Babaseun Faseru is a trained accountant, a turned actor, producer. He's a teacher and educational consultant, if you like it that way. All right. Yes, I'm from Osun State, Oriade local government. Yeah, so I'm a producer, and I just worked on first movie, which is P.W.D. The reason why we're here. All right.
Okay, all right. What's P.W.D?
Yes, P.W.D is pump with desire or playing with death.
Well, whichever one you want to pick. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Can you tell us what the movie is all about, the project?
Yes, it's all about drugs. It's all about the drug deals. The story talks about the drug deals. It talks about the effects of these drugs on students and people, on the users basically. And looking at the relationship between law enforcement agents and the drug dealers, all right, and of course the society, all right. So the movie has been able to merge those three variables together, such that we look at from the angle of the perspective of the drug user, the perspective of the drug maker, and of course the perspective of the law enforcement agents. So we're bringing all these variables together into this so-called movie.
Hey, Mama. Shawaki.
I'm fine, dear.
And is this the new houseboy?
Oh, yes.
Wow. It's not like a houseman. Thank you. Sorry, sir. Please, what is your name, sir?
My name is
Oh my God. So we have another clown in this house.
The message is, that's the reason for that title, Pump with Desire. Just like how we use our drugs, the users, they use it and they enjoy it. But the manufacturers, they call it playing with death. So, as you use those drugs that you use, just know that you're playing with death. It's as simple. All right? It's as simple. That's the message. So as you're pumping with desire, at the same time, know that you're playing with death. That's just a simple message. I don't want to start teaching, he's not good, he's bad, it is not. You understand? As you're doing it with desire, as you're pumping those drugs, all those tramadols, all those, what is it called now? Codeine stuffs, all those, as you're pumping it with desire, bruv, sis, you're playing with death. That is it. Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's talk about you. Of course, you're the producer and you're playing a role in the movie. Can you tell us about your role?
Well, I'm a producer with a very light role, and I like it that way, because I need to free myself so that I can attend to other details. And of course, when a producer has good hands, I mean, pardon me, let me quickly talk about these good hands I have. I mean, because that's the reason why I can sit here while even the shoot is happening. I have a Tunde Olaoye as my director. I mean, awesome guy. You know, directed award-winning movies several times. You know, and I have my own PA, my own PM. That's a production manager. That's Ainde Lekon. Ever efficient and effective, man. I mean, if I have those people on set, I think it makes the work so easy for me. All right. So my role, I'm the son of Kunle Coker. All right, I'm the firstborn, and yes, I didn't like the business, but my kind of person. I love Faji Gon. That is Kunle's role, you know, because I'm playing the role of Kunle. I love Faji Gon. So eventually, I ended up just working in my father's company. So like I'm following my father's trend.
Hello, everybody. My name is Avinaash Bhavnaani. I'm an Indian, born and brought up here in Nigeria, Lagos to be precise. I'm an automobile consultant and an engineer. And I have had this passion and love for acting. I started acting in 1996, 97, and we've done a couple of movies, but this is one of the first of its kind that it's bilingual. I speak the Yoruba language that I love speaking, and my role in this movie is a businessman. Mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Chief Ewenla. I'm produce àwọn drugs kan tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò fẹ́ ká ṣe. So orúkọ mi ní movie is Mr. Drinkwater, and set. We are on a very good set. Producer wa Mr. Babaseun Faseru, a very lovely gentleman, and inú mi dùn that mo ní opportunity láti máa sọ èdè Yorùbá ní TV this time, and I will advise and recommend that you guys look out for the movie P.W.D, Pumped with Desire. My friends, relatives, keep watching great TV.
We're on the set of P.W.D, but this is a movie set actually. I'm playing the boss, some terrible boss. It's a wonderful movie. I really don't like talking much about the movie itself because I would want you to have that suspense so that you can go and watch it. So don't expect me to say anything. I'm just going to tell you that I'm part of it and I don't just do anyhow movie. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. So this is a movie started with a stellar cast, if I'm allowed to use that phrase. That's a movie that you should look out for. We're trying to do something slightly different. Yes, normal, but slightly different. And that is the edge I'm sure this movie has over every other film. Oh, drugs is good. I won't tell you not to use drugs. Only when you need it. That is when you're not feeling well. When the doctor says you can use it. But please, don't do drugs that you don't have to do. It doesn't lead you anywhere. More like it's going to lead you to your doom. For those who have been on it, they will tell you the same thing I'm telling you. Except they don't mean you well. And since I mean you well, say no to drugs. It is not good at all, believe me. This is Kunle Coker. Keep watching great TV.
My name is Tunde Olaoye. I'm a storyteller, a filmmaker. I'm the writer and the director on the set of P.W.D, Playing with Death or Pumped with Desire. It's a story that exposes the vulnerability of young people to the abuse of substances, abuse of drugs, recreational drugs, and also to bring to people's awareness the danger that is inherent in the abuse of drugs. Of course, the story centers around a certain kingpin that runs a cartel of recreational drug manufacturing. It's a fictitious drug that we created for the story called P.W.D, which is pumped with desire. But we term it that the real name of the drug is actually playing with death, because the drug has a very devastating effect on the young people who are the addicts of the drug. Just like we know that drug addiction, recreational drug use is very common in amongst our youth these days. So this kingpin, Chief Mewinla, who manufactured this drug, is trying to expand the business further. Meanwhile, the anti-drug agency are also trying to, stop the usage of the drug by trying to get to the, bottom of where the drug is actually coming from, and is doing all its best to ensure that the drug continues. He plants a mole called Sally amongst the officers of the anti-drug agency, and Sally gives them all the information from the anti-drug agency. So every attempt of the anti-drug agency to stop this drug keeps hitting one brick wall or the other. But eventually, Sally also meets his Waterloo when a twin brother also used the drug and died, by using the drug. So this makes Sally to be very devastated, and she stops giving them information, and she went almost demented. Eventually, Ewinla is caught. His act caught up with him, and he was arrested. So fundamentally, the story is about the abuse of substances.
So
we have a lot of very interesting cast on the project. We have a potpourri of very experienced hands, and of course some up and coming actors on the set. We have Uncle Jide Kosoko, we have Kunle Coker, we have Tinamba, we have Yemi Blaq, we have a white man on the set, that is actually going to speak Yoruba. So but that's just our joker. Watch out for it. It's a whole lot of creative flavor on set, and we're also working with very interesting, crew members. I have a very lovely DP who has a very strong work ethic. I have all the crew members. They are living up to expectations. So far, it's been a whole lot of creative flavor.
Yes.
So I say I'm a direct, I'm a cut it down, only sound with you.